and snails and fingernails and creatures of all kinds. His handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. From outer space to the nose that on my face, he made it all. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. He made it all work together in ways that blow our minds, with trees and seas and gravity and wonders of all kinds. His handiworks all around us and plain for all to see. He's one who cares, so he even counts the hairs upon my head. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. W-O-N-D-E-R, it's wonder, wonderful. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful world. It's an utterly marvelous, totally glorious, simply incredible world. And as we stand amazed, we will sing out in praise to the God who made it all. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Oh, oh, oh. This marvelous, glorious, wonderful, wonderful world. Wonderful!
Good morning and welcome to our final day in the Wonder Zone laboratory. We have had a great week looking at God's creation and the fun is not finished yet. Today our theme is the possibility of robots. I can't wait to see what Pickles and Peabody are up to today. And don't forget your final age group sessions later on today as well. So for one last time, over to the Wonder Zone laboratory.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm looking for Peabody. I can't find him anywhere. I'm pretty sure that today's his last day and I wanted to make sure that I can say goodbye to him before he goes, but I can't find him anywhere. I've looked all over the lab and I'm just not sure where he's hiding. I really hope he's not already gone. Maybe you guys can help me look as well. Maybe I'll shout for him. Peabody! Peabody! Peabody!
Yes, you called?
Who are you?
I am RP30, Robot Peabody. I was designed by Professor Peabody to act as his replacement. As he was learning about creation yesterday, so too did he give life to me.
So Peabody's created you as a robot replacement?
Incorrect. I am an artificial intelligence designed to serve one Professor Pickles at your command.
So you're not just like Peabody, but a robot version? And you'll answer all of my commands? Wow. Maybe we should give this a go. For my first command, I want you to introduce our prayer.
Computing, initiating prayer now.
Let's say our beach mission prayer together. Dear God, it's great to be here. Yes! We want to hear from you. Yes! As we discover, as we play, and as we shout, Wonder Zone! Amen.
Well, you managed that pretty well. But I was wondering, what does the 30 stand for in RP30? I get that the RP stands for Robot Peabody, but what's the 30 there for?
It takes many attempts to look this good. 30 precisely.
Wow. Well, I wonder what other things I can get you to help me with and command you to do. Just to check though, before we take this any further, where do you stand on complaining? That's one of the worst things with Peabody.
I am not programmed to complain.
Ooh, I can see this working out pretty well. How about answering back?
I am not programmed to answer back.
Oh, that's definitely one of Peabody's downfalls. What about telling me off when I'm clumsy and messy?
I do not have such labels to assign in my memory banks.
I think this could work out very well for us. I have been needing a new lab assistant with Peabody leaving today. Robot Peabody could be just the right thing. Okay, Peabody, Robot Peabody, RP30. Take it away with the next item on the script.
Computing, initiating, song mode, activate.
And remember guys to join in with the actions.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He's higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me, and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. He's higher than a skyscraper, and He's deeper than a submarine. He's wider than the universe, and beyond my wildest dreams. And He's known me, and He's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and He holds us in His hands. And He holds us in His hands. And He holds us in His hands.
Well, my fellow scientists, I'm still looking for a new lab assistant. I've met some amazing people, but none of them wanted the job. Do you remember Ben, that man who was blind but can now see? Oh, his story was amazing, but he still didn't want the job. And what about King Solomon? He was a very, very wise guy, but I suppose with a kingdom to run, he's not exactly got the time to be a lab assistant. I've even tried to build the perfect replacement robot, RP30, but I don't know if that'll work either. I wonder if I'll ever find an assistant to replace me.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, someone's here. They must come about the job. Hello! Come in, come in. Where did you see the job advert? YouTube? Facebook? The Science Today website? TikTok?
What? No, I don't need a job. I work with my dad. I did have a job not so long ago. It wasn't a nice one. Oh, I was working with pigs and they stank. My name's Judah, by the way.
Oh, well, hello, Judah. I suppose pigs do smell a bit, but they're very intelligent creatures.
Really? They could never help me with the crosswords. Oh, I got myself into a mess, and pig herding was the only job that was about when I hit rock bottom.
Well, what happened? How did you come to be knee-deep in pig manure?
That's quite an embarrassing story, really. I was a bit of an idiot. In fact, I was a massive idiot. Oh, I was getting bored at home. All we did was work, and I wanted some excitement out of life. And so I asked my dad for some money.
Well, how much did you ask for? £10? £20? £40?
No. I asked for all the money I was going to get when my dad died.
What? Really? And what did your dad do?
Well, he was sad, obviously, but he gave it to me anyway. Oh, and my brother, he was furious, but I didn't care. I just wanted to get as far away as possible. So I ended up in this place where there's so much to do. It was parties, new friends, dancing, like everything that my home wasn't.
Well, if it was so good, why aren't you still there now?
Well, my money ran out. And when my money was gone, all my friends were gone as well. So I don't think they were really my friends. They were only after the money. And now I was miles away and I didn't have any money, didn't have any friends. And the only job I could get was to look after those stinking pigs.
Well, what happened to you next? You don't look too scruffy or dirty at the moment.
Oh, no, I don't work there anymore. I decided to go home again. I was thinking, this is so horrible. But even the people who work at my dad's, even the worst job at my dad's, was much better than this. So I got the idea I was going to go home and ask if I could be one of my dad's servants.
Well, what did he say? Was he still angry at you for taking all that money?
Well, I thought he would be, but it didn't work out like that. I got in my head, I planned like a speech. I was thinking, oh, I'm being so stupid. I'm really sorry. Maybe I could work for you. And I was practicing the speech, and it was a really good speech. But still, when I was quite a way off, there was this figure, and he was running towards me up the hill. And it took me a moment to work out who it was, but it was my dad.
Oh, I bet he was rushing to tell you to get lost. That's what I would have done.
Well, you couldn't be more wrong. Like I got the first bit of my speech. I've been really... But then he gave me this massive hug. He started crying. I started crying. And I started to well up now thinking about it. He puts on his robe around me. He gives me some shoes and a fancy ring. And then he throws me this massive party.
Wow. So he forgave you then? That's amazing.
I know. But when my brother heard about it, he was really angry. Oh, he refused to come to my party. And I heard him arguing with my dad. I heard him through the window. My dad said, my son, your brother, he was once lost and now he's found. He was dead and now he's alive. So come in and celebrate with us.
Well, how does your brother feel now?
Oh, man, he is still super angry. And I can understand why. But I think he might come round, hopefully.
Well, sounds like you've been through a lot. What have you learnt from all this?
Oh, I have learned a lot. You know, we go through life and we don't always make the right choices. But what we can do is we can learn when we make the wrong choices. We can learn from making mistakes.
Hey, that's kind of true with science too. We don't always expect to get things right the first time, but we do learn from those choices. The amazing thing about God is that he welcomes us back, even when we make the wrong choices. Just like your dad did. God can help us, but we still need to make choices in the end. And if we mess up, we can still be forgiven.
Speaking of my dad, I think I can hear him. Come in, Dad! I've got to go.
Wait. Don't you want to be my lab assistant? There are no pigs, I promise. I'll take them all with me.
No, I can't. I'm back working with my dad, and it's great. Anyway, it's good to chat. I've got lots of things to do, all right? Hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye!
Okay, thank you. Oh, well. Maybe I'll never get a replacement lab assistant. I wonder how RP3O is getting on with the prof. While I head back, I reckon you lot should play a game about following orders. Or the opposite of those orders.
Hi, we're the Turk family and we're going to show you how to play today's game, which is opposites. There are 4 basic actions. Hands up, hands down, sit down, stand up. You don't need a chair to play this, you can play it by sitting on the floor. However, the idea of the game is to do the opposite of what you are told. So if I say hands up, if I say hands down, if I say stand up, and if I say sit down, you need to do the opposite of what I say. Let's see how we get on playing a game. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sit down. Oh, Jacob. Hands up. Hands down. Stand up. Sit down. Hands up. Hands down. Sit down. Stand up. Hands up. Oh, Richard, you're out. Hannah wins. Well done, Hannah.
Why don't you have a go at home?
It's time for the notices. It might be our last day on mission today, but there are still sessions at 11:30 on our YouTube channel for shrimps, starfish, squid, seahorses and barnacles. At 2 o'clock it's the time for sharks to have their live session, and at 3 o'clock it's a live session on Zoom for stingrays. Again, if you haven't already registered, do follow the instructions on the screen now. Do keep sending us in your feedback on our videos and also any pictures and activities you'd like to share with us on our Facebook page or to our email account. We'd love to see what you've been up to, and we really hope that you've really enjoyed this slightly unusual beach mission. We will be back in Sutton next year in August 2021 from Friday the 30th to Saturday the 14th for team, and from Sunday the 1st until Friday the 13th for everyone else who'd like to join us. We'd love to see you there and hope you've had a fantastic mission.
Look at this mess. That robot has not helped me at all. He's made everything so much harder. This is my laboratory. I am not supposed to be.
Hey,
so
Prof, how's things going with RP3? Oh.
RP3O? That terrible technological tin can. Look at this mess.
Oh, Prof, I'm sorry. I really thought I'd perfected it this time.
Perfected it. He did exactly what I told him to do.
Yes?
That isn't what I need. I need a partner, someone that can help me in the lab. Somebody that will help me tidy up my mess when I spill everything. Somebody that will catch my test tubes before they fall on the floor. And who help me find my glasses when I can't find them. I still can't find the Peabody.
Prof, I'm sorry, but they're here, by the way. There. Yeah? It sounds like something that follows your every instruction isn't what you need. I guess that's why God gave us humans free will. I've just been speaking to a guy who certainly didn't follow everything he'd been told. He had to learn the difference between right or wrong in quite an extreme way. But at least that's better than just following every instruction.
That's true. Maybe what I need isn't a mindless slave to help me in the lab. Maybe what I need is a partner, somebody that will work alongside me. Somebody like you, Peabody. I mean, I guess that's why God's given us free will, isn't it? To actually not have to just follow instructions and actually to make the choice about the things we follow.
And we might not always get something right, but at least we can learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, that's true.
I suppose if I didn't have free will, I might not have decided to move away to this new job at all.
That's true. You might have chosen to stay here. Talking about you going soon, as we're coming to the end, why don't you choose our final song for today? Ooh. Free will and all that?
I'm going to pick one of my favourites.
Ooh.
My Lighthouse.
Great choice.
to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. Your great love will lead me through. You are peace in my troubled sea. You are peace in my troubled sea. Oh, oh, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us to the shore. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us to the shore. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the shore. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us to the shore. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Oh, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise that you will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore.
Well, that's it, Prof. Everything's packed up in the van and I'm ready to go. It's been a pleasure working with you, Prof.
It has been a pleasure, Peter. I mean, Peabody. It's been a pleasure working. I wish you all the best in your new job in this new country. I can't
Thanks.
quite believe that your time here is over.
I know.
But remember as you go that God is with you wherever you go.
Thanks, Prof. Hey, that's kind of the same for you guys at home as well.
That's true.
Although this week's coming to an end, we've really enjoyed having you here in the Wonder Zone Labs, learning and playing and discovering.
Yeah.
Although this week's coming to an end, you can still choose to continue your journeys with God and never stop discovering and learning, just like us.
And I think that's a perfect sign-off, Peter, for your time here in the Wonder Zone lab.
Oh, wait. I've got one more challenge.
Ooh.
Now, I'm pretty good at building robots. RP3O, come over here! So what I want you guys to do at home is to design your very own robot out of junk, or whatever you can find around the house. Don't forget to take photos and upload them to the Beach Mission Sutton-on-Sea Facebook page.
And I guess all that's left to say from us is goodbye, and we hope to see you guys next year.
Yeah. Until next year.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's it for another year of Morning Madness. As I always say on the final Morning Madness, but this year almost more than ever before, I owe a huge thank you to the team who have worked really hard to make this online mission happen. Thank you too to all of you for joining in and making all our hard work worthwhile. Don't forget there's still age group sessions this afternoon and later on this morning, and I'd be hugely grateful if you could fill in the evaluation forms that I've sent you or will send you very soon if I haven't done it just yet. We'll be back online later today and back on the beach in person next year. So that's it from Morning Madness. Bye!